So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. And the Giants ready to come out now. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complementary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac. But you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. And a good little broken tackle run there for the former second-round pick, Eddie Lacy.
He's a big back, and he runs with some power and definitely with some physicality. And enough of those types of runs, as they accumulate, they turn into bigger runs later because after a while, guys don't want to deal with him.
Webb now. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And he's got his man. Beckham. Touchdown, Giants. Odell Beckham, 51 yards. And the Giants strike quickly here for 6. We drop you in now to first quarter action as the offense begins this drive. And here comes the Giants offense back out onto the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate.
I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great
Here we go.
To throw on second down. Webb. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. That's caught at the 25. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25.
Here we go.
Now a first down carry. It's Lacy. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. They run it again with Lacy. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll be third down. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. I also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day.
And he's got his man. Beckham. Touchdown, Giants. Odell Beckham with his second touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Giants add on to their lead. So we are in the second quarter now as the offense gets set to take over. They've got it 1st and 10. And now out come the Giants. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now. They have to feel great about their opportunity.
Let's go.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Giants. Dwayne Harris, 84 yards. And the Giants are able to grow their lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple. We pick it up second quarter here as the offense gets ready for the drive. The Giants offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. The drive starts with a run by Perkins. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points. It's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now. And incomplete. Probably should have had that one, but with the game he's having tonight, maybe they'll let it go. They're going for a receiver there. Already has one touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored one, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful. We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
They go counter. Perkins. And down inside the 15 he goes. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense, because in a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Now he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. A great effort there. 14 yards. And the Giants have got it on cruise control. And that moment we just saw special for any. With a little over 2 minutes to play in the second quarter, the offense gets ready to take over. On the run, it's Perkins. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves his sticks.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. Looking to throw. Yates. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And Harris has got it. Touchdown, Giants. Dwayne Harris ready for the regular season with his second touchdown of the game. And the Giants just continue to pour it on. So we are in the second quarter now as the offense gets set to take over. They've got it 1st and 10. Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
Now, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Where everything is working for them, every move they make works, it clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on, 3rd down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case,
this is caught inside the 15. And he'll be marked down deep into Miami territory. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up. For 1st and goal. They'll try to pound it in with Lacy. And he's able to find some room as they get him down after a good run. It'll be a pickup of 8 and a good first step there with 2nd and goal coming up. They'll run it with Lacy. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Eddie Lacy in the final seconds of the first half. And the Giants have got it on cruise control. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this off. Able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Yates going up top. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. But one thing's for sure, they're still taking their shots downfield, even with a big lead.
I think it's way too early to go into a shell, so I like what they're doing. Continue to take your shots. Continue to be aggressive. It's not their job to slow themselves down.
He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
So, Brandon, when this offense gathers together to watch tape for this game, they're going to be feeling pretty good about themselves until the coaches get upset about the play we just saw. But you know their defense is going to be. But we put up big points all game long. The defense is going to win one every now and then.
And this is going to be incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Here's the Giant offense now making their way back out onto the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we said,
Eddie Lacy, see you later. 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Eddie Lacy, 75 yards. And the Giants just continue to pour it on. Elsewhere, second half is underway up in Orchard Park. And it's the Bills who are leading in that one. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. The Giants offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. And coming off a one-play drive, it's their mentality. How do they rally here and stop this offense?
well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined?
That's caught inside the 20. It's a big-time play there for the G-Men. 57 yards. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people have pointed out to me, listen.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Eddie Lacy, a 15-yard touchdown run. So following the fumble, this offense will get another shot at it as they quickly head back onto the field. And the Giants ready to come out now. They begin the drive with Lacy. Strong running by Lacy. And Charles, in a very one-sided affair, I think we reached the point in the broadcast where you and I, we may have some filling to do, right?
Yeah, I think you're right about that because we got to try and keep people around. We don't want them to change the channel. Stay with us in this game. Is that Ben Ramsar? Are you hearing from Ben on the headset here telling us stretch this thing out a little bit?
Get some talking points. Dig them all out.
That's what you get. A big-time producer. Keep them here.
Got some real estate inside the 30. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Eddie Lacy, 45 yards. And the Giants take advantage of the turnover to put up 6. And, my friend, I think it's safe to say that this game is pretty much decided. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. And here comes the Giants offense back out onto the field. On the counter, here's Lacy. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
They stay on the ground on first down with Lacy. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so.
Not an ideal spot to be on first down, but I love that the play caller did not immediately abandon the running game and say, okay, we've got to throw in order to pick it up. Stayed with the run, was rewarded with a big-time pickup. Now they're in second and manageable.
Just a gain of a yard, but it's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
Well, after getting the ball in prime position to score after a fumble recovery, you think you're in a great spot. But the defense on the field is saying not so fast, and they've held firm on the first 2 plays.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Oh, and it's incomplete. That would have been big in the end zone if he could have held on. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Brandon, some of those windows to throw the football that exist when you're between the 20s, they don't exist when you're this close to the goal line. But as a former DB, I liked it closer to the goal line. Tighter windows made it easier to cover people, actually.
Back to throw. Yates. And he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked a ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's 3rd down now.
Not only did they drop what looked like an interception in the end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum.
Here we go.
From the gun on 3rd down. Yates flushed out right. And that is incomplete. How about the defensive stand here from 1st and goal, 3 straight incompletion.
Yeah, I think people are wondering why didn't they try and run it at least once in there. But once the first incompletion happened, it's almost like they were committed to throwing the ball from then on out.
Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. And now out come the Giants. The busy night continues for Lacy. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
And he is out of bounds, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't